What is going on, guys? Jack here, and I am back with a brand new potential and confirmed transfer video. If you guys do enjoy the series and like being kept up to date, with the transfers, then make sure to smash that like button, guys, and also hit that subscribe button too. We're trying to hit 2,500 subscribers, and it'd be absolutely awesome if you could help contribute to that goal. Let's get on to the transfers, and the first player we've got here is Leonardo Ulloa, who obviously is a Barclays Premier League champion. He has been linked with a move to Swansea City. Very interesting move. I think he's a striker that, has the potential to get double-figure goals in the season, and I think that's definitely something that Swansea need. Obviously, last season was a bit of a struggle for them. They did survive the drop, but they need to get themselves a goal scorer if they want to beat the drop again. We like to Gylfi Sigurdsson in behind, providing Leonardo Ulloa could probably be the answer to their problems. Very good sign to get over the line. Very underrated player. Next player we've got is Lucas Digne. The left back has completed a move from PSG to FC Barcelona for around about 16 million euros, and to be fair, for his age, that is actually quite a bargain, to be fair. Obviously did spend last season on loan at Roma. Not really sure how he did do, but he's obviously earned his move to Barcelona, and is part of that legendary defence they have going on there. Obviously you'll be learning the likes of Jordi Alba, so definitely a lot of positives can come from that. Next player we've got is Kalidou Koulibaly. The Napoli centre-back has been linked with a move to Everton and Chelsea. With Chelsea looking like they're going to fall off a little bit, and Everton looking to pursue it more. The French centre-back is an absolute beast of a player. Over 6'5", I do believe. Correct me if I am wrong. Very young prospect. He's had a solid season for Napoli, and obviously it'd be a great signing for Everton should they lose their obviously precious centre-back in John Stones. Next player we got is Thomas Vermaelen, a very weird one this window. He has been looking for a move to West Ham. West Ham have said they do not want this move. They're not interested in Thomas Vermaelen. He's open to move back to Arsenal. Would they take him back, though, is another question. It looks like that he just doesn't want to be at FC Barcelona. He wants to move back to England, and could Arsenal be his destination back at his old club, which obviously he did captain? Time will tell, but would Arsenal fans take him back? Let me know in the comment section down below. Next player we've got is Medhi Benatia. The Football Manager legend has completed a move to FC Basel for an undisclosed fee. Obviously the future of Colombian football, still very young, I believe only about 22, maybe 23 years old. So he's still got tons of potential to fulfill. Maybe in the next couple of seasons he can really hit the ground running, and with the likes of FC Basel, they do attract a lot of attention from the Bundesliga, and you could get himself a big move to the German league in the future. So only time will tell what will go on with that one. Next player we've got is Antonio Barrajan, who has completed the transfer, has been confirmed today. Obviously I did cover this in the last video, but it has been confirmed since then. He has moved to Middlesbrough. Very good signing for them, and again, he brings a lot of experience with him. Still only 29 years old though, probably has a few years under his belt still. Next player we got is Hakim Mastur. Has completed a loan move away from, away from AC Milan to the Eredivisie for Pek Zwolle. Good move for him. I had to quickly just double check the club there, but again, he's still one of the biggest futures in football. Look at that, 1998, absolutely crazy, and hopefully he can break into the AC Milan first team maybe next season. Next player we got is Carlos Bacca. Now this absolutely pains me to say, he has rejected a deal from West Ham United. According to reports, he doesn't want to move to West Ham, and with Napoli reportedly losing one of their strikers, Carlos Bacca is leading the list. He wants Champions League football. It makes sense, but will anyone come in? Oh, sorry about that. Will anyone actually come in for a bid for the Colombian? Time will tell. Next player we've got is obviously Emanuele Giaccherini. It looks like he's going to be leaving Sunderland for Napoli. Also, actually had decent Euros, plays really well for his country, and it makes sense for maybe to go back to his homeland to see out his career. 31 years old, could play probably another couple of seasons, maybe 4, and why not do it at a top club like Napoli? Makes sense. Next player we've got is Gonzalo Higuain, and this is obviously why Napoli are after the likes of Carlos Bacca, because apparently personal terms have been agreed with Gonzalo Higuain and Juve, just a deal hasn't been struck with the clubs. So it's a question of money. Does money talk? Do Juve want their man? And obviously that makes things a lot more interesting. They've obviously lost Morata. He's back at Real Madrid, and it looks like Mandzukic could be leaving the club too. So Gonzalo Higuain, Dybala, even Zaza could be leaving too. So very interesting scenes going on at Juve lately. Next player we've got is Diego Costa. Has been linked for a move back to Atletico Madrid. Their top target for the summer is Diego Costa. Will he leave Chelsea though under new manager Antonio Conte? Time will tell. We just have to wait for these transfers to play out. I say it a lot with time will tell because it is the case, you know. Transfers take a while to go through. Not every day you see a transfer go through in a week with negotiations. It just doesn't happen. And Diego Costa could very much well be Atletico Madrid player again by the start of the season. Next player we've got is Alexandre Lacazette, and apparently Arsenal are looking to submit a €38 million bid for the French striker. Had a really good season actually in Ligue 1 last year. Be interesting to see how he actually does do in the Barclays Premier League. Has been linked with Liverpool and West Ham United in the past. It looks like he is favouring a move more towards the Gunners, or Arsene Wenger puts his money where his mouth is. Next player we've got is Leroy Sané, and Pep Guardiola is looking to complete a €30 million plus deal for the winger. The young German winger has actually had a really good season for FC Schalke. He's one of the hottest prospects and teenage talents in the world of football today, with the likes of obviously Bril Donald and Bolo really reaching their potential, and that's what you really like to see from young teenagers, and Leroy Sané is definitely a prime example of that. He really is. Next player we've got is Cristian Tello, and rumours in the rumour mill is that he is interested in Tottenham Hotspur. Now, where exactly would he fit in? Would he be a good signing? I believe he would come in as backup. It might be a loan deal also. I'm not too sure what Tottenham want to do with this one, even if it is true or not. That one's just been spun around a couple of transfer sources, so be interesting to see what actually does happen with Cristian Tello. Next player we've got is Andre Gomez, and after his brilliant European displays for his national team, he has been attracting interest from the top clubs in the world, and this one is Real Madrid. Obviously, they was looking at players like N'Golo Kanté, Paul Pogba, but why not look somewhere that in your own league, someone that is proven, and it is Andre Gomez. Obviously, yeah, I had the link with Pepe, obviously with Ronaldo, their star man. He could link up really well, and he's still a very young player, so I'm definitely interested to see if that deal would happen and how good of a player could actually become under the guidance of Zinedine Zidane and obviously the Los Blancos. Next player we have got is N'Golo Kanté, who's apparently, this is going to be sign of the season, it's no doubt about it. This one is near enough done. By the time this video goes out tomorrow, as I'm recording this transfer might already be completed. N'Golo Kanté for £35 million on a 5-year contract is joining Chelsea from Leicester City, the Barclays Premier League champions, and what a sign it could be under the new regime of Antonio Conte. That is the sign of the summer. Even for £35 million, that is the signing of the summer. Mark my words, N'Golo Kanté is going to do it for another season. What a player he is. He's going to be a pivotal player, and it really does anger me that it happens this quickly. Heartbroken for Leicester, but West Ham play him at the start of the season, and N'Golo Kanté's had a whole month of European football where he's going to be fit, he's going to be ready, he's going to be at his best against West Ham at the start of the season. It's frustrating, but what a sign it is for Chelsea. Next player we've got is Vincent Kompany, a bit of a weird one, but the Turkish champions Besiktas, a team I hold very dear to my heart, I really do love Besiktas, has been contacted in a move for Manchester City captain Vincent Kompany. Will it happen? Will it not? I don't think it will. I think they're being very ambitious. You know, I wish him all the best, but I really can't see Vincent Kompany leaving to go to play Turkish football when he's still very much at the top of his game in English football. Next player we've got is Medhi Benatia. This transfer was completed. He has moved to Juve from Bayern Munich back in Syria, where he was one of the top centre-backs when he was there, and, you know, my word, Juventus' defence is absolutely crazy. Giorgio Chiellini, Rugani, Bonucci, Barzagli and Benatia as your centre-backs. That's absolutely unreal. Well done to Juventus for getting that deal over the line. Next player we got is Juan Jesus, who has completed a €10 million deal from Inter Milan to Roma. Really good signing for them. Still a very young centre-back. Has got, you know, obviously probably a decade or more of, first-team football still to come, and he's still a very good player, so interesting to see what happens with Juan Jesus and what happens with Inter Milan, how they're going to replace him. Next player we've got is Martin Škrtel, the last player of today, has completed a move from Liverpool to Fenerbahce. Will the deal be good for him? Liverpool fans, will you miss Martin Škrtel? A lot of people saying they're glad to see the back of him, but guys, that is today's transfer rumours. Which one's the best one? Which ones are the most likely to happen? Hope you did enjoy the video today, guys. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. I would very much appreciate it. And also, hit that subscribe button too if you are new around here. As always, hope you have a really nice day, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Peace.